So hello everybody. Today I'm going to discuss about the Article 36 of the CIG, where this article holds that the seller liable for any lack of conformity existing at the time when the risk passes to the buyer, even it becomes apparent only later. And the seller is also liable for any lack of conformity arising after that time due to a breach of any obligation. So the commentaries that I found before would be from Schlechtheim and Schwestner, where they emphasize that while provision 1 of Article 36 aligns with the most domestic sales laws by tying conformity to the moment of the risk passes, while the provision 2 of the Article 36 was continuous and particularly regarding implied guarantees and the seller's liability for post-risk non-conformities due to breaches of guarantees, easing the buyer's burden of proof in such cases. Another commentary I found in the Stefan Kroll commentary, where he highlights the nuances of Article 36 of the CIG, including the critical timing of conformity tied to risk passage, the alignment and the divergence with the national laws, and the controversial extension of liability for breaches and the guarantees, the broader scope of the guarantees, and the shifted burden of proof in cases involving the guarantees. So with respect to this last commentary here that was given by Enderlein in Moscow, so they emphasize that the seller's responsibility for the lack of conformity includes quality, quantity, and description of packaging, the beginning at the time risk passes to the buyer. They noted that the burden of proof for non-conformity lies with the claimant and stress that the seller remains liable for any breach of obligation or guarantee even after risk has passed. With respect to cases that related to this article, I found the case in the United States in the US Bankruptcy Court of the District of Oregon, where Indra Siskiyou Evergreen Incorporation, and the court applied Article 36 here to establish the seller's liability for delivering non-conforming Christmas trees, validating the buyer's claim for damages. And the Article 36 here specifies that the seller is responsible for ensuring goods conform to the contract at the time risk passes to the buyer. What about the second case? It happened in China, in the China International Economic and Trade Arbitration Commission. And Chinese buyer sought a compensation from the American seller for defective and the non-conforming machines, including missing parts and damaged components. Article 36 of the CIG was crucial as it held the seller accountable for ensuring the goods conformed to the contract terms, thereby supporting the buyer's claim for repair cost and compensation for deficiencies. And with respect to case number 3 here, last case, it also happened in China, in the China International Economic and Trade Arbitration Commission. And here the Chinese buyer claimed damages from the Japanese seller due to defective packaging of polypropylene, and the tribunal ruled in favor of the buyer, emphasizing that sales liability under Article 74 of CIG for foreseeable losses. And the Article 36 was important as to ensure that the seller was responsible for ensuring that the goods conform to the contract, which was crucial in assessing the seller's breach related to the packaging defects. So that was the last case, and thank you for listening to me.